Alright, before entering play mode, I'm going to change a couple options. On my active grid, I'm going to change my inner rows back to 1, so that I'm only loading a 3x3 grid. I'm also going to go back to my world. If you have this Archon's Endless option checked, go ahead and disable that for now. And on your active grid, if you have monitor reset boundaries checked, go ahead and disable that as well. And that should be everything. Now remember, on our component manager, we are not auto-saving the data on game exit. So every time we enter and exit play mode, we're going to start back at our default location. Okay, so at the start, you can see here we're on our bottom terrain, which is terrain slice 1, 2, and we're loading a 3x3 grid. Now because we're not using an endless rows, these terrains here, there are no terrains here, so nothing's loaded. But then we have 3 terrains above, and 1 to the right and 1 to the left. So as we move on the positive z-axis, and I do need to change my values here. This player is moving a little slow. So as I move along the positive z-axis, once I cross the border of this terrain that I'm currently on, which is also the border of the inner area, because I'm using on my active grid, because I set the inner rows and inner columns to 1, this terrain is the only terrain in the inner area. So once I cross its boundary, I'm going to activate a grid shift, which is in turn going to send some user add requests to the world. And that's why those 2 terrains up top were loaded. Now because I didn't have any terrains on the bottom, no terrains had to be unloaded. But right there you can see I went to the left in the negative x direction, and these terrains here were unloaded. And then if I cross this boundary again, so that's basically how the kit works. That's how to set it up, and that's how it works in action. And that'll conclude this video series. I'll be creating some other video tutorials on specific aspects of the kit, certain tools that maybe need some more explanation, how to go about creating custom components, and some other topics. So look out for those videos, and thanks for watching.